Me and a group of boys my age started a bunch of fires as teens. Eventually we got caught. I think we were all about 14 to 16 at this time. I was probably 15. We live in a rural area and most of us were fairly poor, so there was basically nothing to do, and we decided, starting fires is fun. It was mostly dry old bushes and things, never anything that would get anyone hurt. Most of them were in this old disused industrial area that has since been flattened and prepared for housing, as well as the local woods on occasion. I did some myself, but most of it was as a group. Honestly, a lot of the time I was the instigator despite being the shy quiet boy of the group. This went on for months and the police were called out a ton, as well as fire engines obviously. One time me and my best friend at the time set this old hut on fire, the kind of old abandoned place everyone has a ghost story about. I think there were at least 4 fire engines, which became a local record. Eventually we got caught because me and that friend did another one and we looped around town but couldn't help ourselves from lighting pages of a book on fire and throwing them around. Someone saw us and told the police, who came along and found us, having also recently caught all the other boys in the act as well. I think there were, maybe 7 of us. We all had to go down to the station for questioning, and the officer in charge of that told me that every single time they had to send out one single fire engine it cost £10,000 or so, and we did this for months, talking dozens of fires, multiple fire engines for many of them. It must have cost upwards of £300,000, at least I would say, possibly a lot more. You might be wondering how much trouble I got in for this. The answer? Basically none. We all got questioned separately with our very angry parents alongside us, and the police went through each incident one by one and asked questions about them, and I'm an extremely honest person, so I straight up told them yeah, that one was me to about half of them, which wasn't at all a lie. Afterwards I found out that aside from my then best friend, all of the boys turned on each other and claimed that it was everyone else that did it. So a few of them got official warnings put in their records because it was obvious they were lying, but because I was so ridiculously honest I only got a verbal warning and then I got grounded for a month. So despite causing tons of damage and costing the government money, it never even got put on my record, which to this day is squeaky clean. I do have to wonder how often those boys might have said that one was all Steve 717's idea and were telling the truth, but must have gotten in trouble for blaming me even though it legitimately was me. This is approaching 20 years ago now, so it's all water under the bridge, but thought it'd be fun to share in a way.